Virtual sales are an interesting beast that requires a slightly different level of self-awareness and emotional intelligence in order to really succeed at this game. Using the EQ code, we can see where your focus needs to be in a very simplistic way, so you can really focus at a conscious and unconscious level where you need to maximize your chances of deeply connecting with your client. The EQ code says a human can be represented by a circle and everything else, including your product and its features, are represented by a square. A human at any point in time can be more green and happy or more red and unhappy. Now, as I've talked about in a previous video, at every point in time, a client is either more one or the other. Green and happy people are more likely to buy, so if your client is red and unhappy, do not talk about your product. But once you know that the most important thing to do in the sales process is to get that circle-to-circle connection, the type of connection you get can fundamentally influence how you go. And this is particularly the case for virtual sales, where you don't get that physical connection with the client and that unconscious bonding. So there's this screen in front of us, and that can dramatically reduce the emotional connection unless you work to create it. So at the lowest level, a salesperson is doing well if they are at least focused on the color of their client. Are they green and happy and are they feeling good when they're starting to talk about their clients? Are they focused on the client's problems and not too focused on their own product or service that they're looking to sell? That's the start of creating that virtual connection over online. The next level, a salesperson is focusing less on work-based squares, and they're going deeper into the client's home and personal life, and also potentially connecting and being vulnerable and open about their own personal life. Now, practically speaking, when we're talking traditional sales, where you'd go out and have a beer or a wine with a client over lunch, we naturally start to gravitate into that home space. But in a virtual connection, it can feel a little more awkward to do that. There's no alcohol to assist you, but focusing on this diagram and remembering that you need to go deeper with the client and connect to who they are and what they are as an individual can assist greatly. The ideal level, though, is to get to that circle-to-circle connection. Who is this person? What do they like? What don't they like? As much as this can seem not important when you're looking to sell your product, practically speaking, a circle who buys from you, a human who buys from you, is going to like you and believe that you like them. Also, be careful, because when you're in a virtual connection, if you're just asking questions and don't really care about the other circle across the screen, they'll pick up on that at an unconscious level due to your language. So, key to making great sales virtually is to first and foremost care about the individual on the other side of the screen, and do that so well that you can feel who they are, and then once you've got that empathetic connection, then start to talk about their problems and how the solution that you've got. I hope this video has been of use to you. If you'd like to hear more from me, hit subscribe, and if you'd like to connect, please feel free to reach out.